Hi, I am Deni Marić and thanks for giving me this opportunity to showcase you my latest baby, hydrogen-powered airship concept for medical and vaccination response, aka AeroMaric. To begin with, I want to shortly introduce myself. I got engaged into engineering since an early age because my father was a good one and I wanted to be better than him. While my mother kept telling me I should be a doctor, father always reminded me that doctors might be better with ladies, but engineers work with models. This is what engaged me at the age of 15. While inspired with the October Sky movie, I was building my own rockets and cooking propellants in my mom's kitchen. Later on, I graduated with 2 master's degrees. Yet all that hard work did not get me into rocketry. But here I am in front of you. That should mean something as well. Well, it is not really interesting to talk about myself, so let AeroMaric talk itself through instead. In short, AeroMaric is inspired by the pure desire to help others and to prove that even though it is still hard to imagine no-emitting aviation industry, it is possible to make flying vessels with no harmful emissions. As COVID-19 pandemic started at beginning of last year, it kept turning the world upside down. Take current case in India and Brazil, highly populated developing countries with low infrastructure. As the pandemic hit the major city, it started spreading toward the rural areas which are difficult to reach and therefore does not have an easy access to medical care. As vaccination and the lockdowns are currently our main responses, couldn't we imagine something that make it simple for them? The inspiration came spontaneously, as I argue upon one documentary and if something better can be done for doctors seeking to help others. That night I couldn't sleep. I knew idea is bigger than me. About 3 weeks later, AeroMaric came out and you are currently looking at it. Why Airship? Well, I don't know if you noticed, but batteries are extremely challenging for flying. They are simply too heavy or lacking the duty cycles at this point of time. This is where hydrogen came along really nicely, providing me with the range I needed. Unfortunately, since none of you forgot about Hindenburg disaster, I had to be creative and playing it all around methanol as a hydrogen storage and helium as inert lifting gas. The compromise cost me in performance a bit, but hope overall you could see the benefit. Acceptable gravimetric energy density, significant increase in safety and simplicity, methanol is considered as biodegradable. All this made it easier to design and easier to put doctors on board. AeroMaric utilized 3 independent hybrid electric powertrains with the high temperature PM fuel cell technology, which operates at the temperatures of about 180 degrees Celsius with assumed efficiencies of 45%. Look at them at constant batteries. As long as you purge gas into them within the right conditions, it should give you electric energy and the heat due to losses. Well, one of the biggest ideas in this project is reusing the rejected heat from the fuel cells to heat the big balloon. This simply increases efficiencies. Tailpipe emissions from the fuel cells represent no harmful emissions and are therefore considered as safe to breathe. Controlling the mixture ratio of hot and fresh air, you would control the temperature and the lift. In few words, I would try to benchmark you this project as it is. Due to few engineering tricks, you are now looking into the miles per gallon equivalent fuel consumption comparison, showing one of the main benefits of AeroMaric. On contrary, due to heavy powertrain, the payload capacity is reduced, but acceptable. Hope this leaves us with some time for questions, or feel free to contact me later on. As you could notice the green line and the red cross on the design, it is here to clearly communicate my vision of this project. Noble gas for noble purposes. Thank you.